Hello, this is Young Family Taiji, Section 1 class. And today we are going to finish Grasp the Bird's Tail. We've already done left ward off and right ward off. So today we will do roll back, press, and push. So let's start class. 同学们好 and your response is 老师好. So let's start by doing standing practice to remind our bodies and mind that we're about to do Tai Chi. So stand with your feet shoulders width apart, feet facing forward, and your knees lined up with your toes. Your head is up, and the rest of your body is hanging down. You want to raise your hands and sit slightly so that you're elongating your spine and dropping your tailbone. Then you should drop your shoulders. Your elbows should be drooping, and you should feel the energy coming from your spine all the way out to the tips of your fingers, which are about a fist width apart. And we're going to stand here for a couple minutes, and I want you to breathe comfortably, in and out. In and out. And I want you to be aware if there are any parts of your body that are stiff or impede your breathing. And if you have such points, I want you to troubleshoot them. What is making that part stiff or unyielding? And use your breath to figure it out. And the breath should also relax you, so you feel the connectedness between all the joints and parts of your body while having them relaxed and not stiff. Okay, we'll do this for another minute more, and then we will start class. Head up, tailbone down, expanded feeling from your spine all the way to your fingertips. And relax. Okay. Thus far, we have done prepare, opening, and the beginning of Grasp the Sparrow's Tail, left ward off and right ward off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn around and we are going to do those four pieces. And then we will go on to the new parts. Okay? So stand, feet shoulders width apart, toes pointed forward, knees pointed forward, hands at the sides of your pants, head up, and tailbone down. Opening. Turn your palms so they face toward the back. Lift your hands up to shoulder level. And when you reach the top, Turn your elbows down and float down. Upper arm, elbows, and wrists till you're almost to the bottom. And your hands are still parallel to the floor. Grasp the bird's tail, left ward off. 1, shift left. 2, turn with body right. Shift all your weight to the right. 1 hand up, 1 hand down. Step and close. Shift weight, swing left up, pull right down. Right ward off. Shift weight slightly to the right. Turn the left toe to the corner. Shift all the weight to the left. Pull with the left, ward off with the right. Pull in, step and close. Shift weight and ward off forward. How did that go? Okay, let's do that one more time. Prepare. Opening. Move your hands facing back. Come up, shoulder level, float down, almost to the bottom. Grasp the bird's tail, ward off left, shift left, turn right. All the weight on the right. Step and close. Swing up, pull down, and shift weight. Right ward off. Shift right. Turn the left foot to the corner. Shift all the weight to the left. Pull left, ward off right. Come together, step and close. Separate and shift weight. Make sure that your right elbow lines up with your right knee. And your left hand is fist width below the right forearm center. Okay? The grasp the bird's tail has 5 pieces. Ward off left, ward off right, roll back, press, and push. So you have already learned the most difficult 2 parts, ward off left and ward off right. The last 3 pieces have no footwork. You've already done the footwork once you get into ward off right. Just because there's no footwork does not mean that there is no movement of the body, because there's a lot of weight shifting in addition to hand movement for the last 3 parts. So I'm going to first show you the next move, which is roll back, in the direction that we have been doing the form. That is starting facing that way. So, in fact, what I'll do is I will show you from right ward off. So, when you're at right ward off, you're here. You're in bow stance. Your right elbow is over your right knee. Your arm is in front of your chest, and your left hand is below the forearm center. When you're doing roll back, you're essentially rotating the forearms of both hands and reaching for the corner. Then, as you shift your weight back, you're going to get to the other corner. So that's what that move looks like. Now let's break it down to pieces. Let's look at the hands. Well, yeah, let's look at the hands first. So the right hand at the end of right ward off looks like this. Okay, you're guarding the front of your body. Your arm is slightly slanted and rounded. Can you see it's this rounded shape? And what you're going to do is you're going to turn from palm in to palm out. And you're going to use your forearm to rotate this. You're not going to flick your wrist, okay? You're going to rotate your forearm. And at the same time, you're going to move your arm to the corner. So you're going to gradually turn out, okay? So you're going from in, gradually turning to out. So at the end of this move, at the end of this half of a move, your palm is going to face out toward the corner. After it gets here, it makes a little circle and stays in the same space, the same position. So once you are here and you have turned your palm out toward the corner, it stays there. Your arm stays there, even though it's going to move to that corner. And how is it going to get there? Your waist is going to move it there. So it's not that you move your arm there, it's that your waist carries your arm over there. So while your arm is making the circle to the corner, your left hand is also doing something. Your left hand, which was here, is going to make its own forearm circle and turn up. So you were here and you are going to turn up. So the two hands together look like this. You're going to move toward the corner and both hands are going to rotate. Right hand moves out, left hand moves up. So right hand moves out, left hand moves up. And the left hand points to the right forearm center. Okay, let's try that again. You are here. Your arms are going to turn. So right hand out, left hand up. Right hand out, left hand up. Notice that you want everything to end at the same time. So you do not want to do this. You want to gradually do this turn so that when you reach the corner, your hands are in position. Okay. So here, turn right hand out, left hand up. Right hand out, left hand up. So here you're in a bow stance. And while you're doing your turning with your hands, your feet do not move, but your waist moves. So right hand out, left hand up. So can you see my shoulder? My hips don't move, my shoulder moves toward that corner. Okay, so you're here and right hand out, left hand up. Then you're going to shift your weight. Right now, you're in bow stance. So you're 60% in the front and 40% in the back. You're going to turn to that corner with your waist and shift your weight so that it's 70% in the back and 30% in the front. So here's what it looks like. Right hand out, left hand up. Shift weight and turn. So the hands do not move relative to the body, but the body is shifting weight back. Okay? So I will do it in the direction that you would be doing it if you were doing starting facing there. So if you were right ward off, you would turn toward the corner and rotate your arms. Right out, left up. Then shift weight back and turn to the other corner. Okay? I'm going to do it facing that way. You are at right ward off. You're going to turn first to that corner, then to that corner. So you are in bow stance, 60% front, 40% back. You're going to rotate your forearms and turn your waist to the right. So right hand out, left hand up. Then shift weight back and turn to the other corner. Okay? When you shift weight, you should try to keep your torso between your feet, which means that you want to be in this plane. You do not want to be this way or this way. You want to be shifting like that. Okay? So let me do it one more time toward you so you can see the hands more clearly. So when we're here, we're going to turn our hands and move to that corner. Okay? Roll back. Turn, rotating the hands to the corner. Shift weight back and turn your waist to the other corner. Okay? How does that seem? So essentially, even though you do not change your footwork, you are changing your weight distribution. And later on, you will have other kinds of stances with this type of weight distribution, and they will generally be called empty stances. But in this case, you are maintaining the foot position of a bow stance, but you are moving the weight back. So it's 70% in the back and 30% in the front. So let's try that again. Your right hand is in front, your left hand is just below it. Then we're going to turn to that corner and rotate your hands. Roll back, turn, right hand out, left hand up. So you're facing the middle of the right forearm. Then as you shift weight back, you're going to turn to that corner. So shift back and turn. You must remember to keep your left knee in the direction of your left toe, okay? No moving like this, okay? So let's try that again. I'll do it in this direction again. Maybe you can see that. You're here, okay? Roll back, turn, rotate the hands. Right hand out, left hand up. You're at the corner. Then you move with your waist to the other corner. So in order to keep moving continuously without interruption, what happens is when you get here, you do not stop and then come back. What you do is you get to this point and you essentially circle a little bit, and that way you can move continuously. Okay? So if there aren't any questions, let's do it a couple more times and we'll go on to the next move. Okay, so here, bow stance, 60% here, 40% here. We're going to rotate our forearms and move our waist to that corner. Turn, rotate, right hand out, left hand up. Shift weight back. And then you're at the other corner. So at this point, your shoulders are past the corner, but not quite too straight. Okay? So here, rotate and turn to the corner, turn, shift weight to the other corner. Okay? Of the three moves, this is probably the most difficult because you are shifting weight back and from corner to corner. It's generally easier for people when they're moving in the same direction as their front foot. So if we did it from almost to the bottom here, left ward off, shift left, turn right, all the weight on the right, step and close, swing, pull, shift weight. Right ward off, shift slightly to the right, turn the left foot, all the weight on the left, pull in, step and close, separate and shift weight. Roll back, turn and rotate. Right out, left up. Turn and shift weight back. So you are leaning slightly toward the front foot so that your torso is between your legs. Okay? There aren't any questions on the rollback. The next move is simpler. The last move is very much like right ward off. In fact, the ending position is like right ward off with a helper. So I'll show you what it looks like from right ward off. So if you were at right ward off, you would do roll back. So rotate arms, turn waist, come back and turn to the other side. Then you're going to pull in the right, attach the left, and press forward. So if I'm doing this toward you, the ending position looks like right ward off with a helper. So this would have been right ward off, but press looks like this. So this hand stays the same, and this hand, the palm is against the middle of the forearm. And the reason is press is this energy. So this is the energy point. When you did right ward off, this was the energy point because you were warding off. So your contact point was here. Press, you're pressing out. So your contact point is here. And this is helping it press forward. Okay? So just to show you what it looks like, the two connected together, if you were at right ward off, roll back, rotate hands, turn waist to the corner. Come, shift weight back and turn waist to the other corner. Press. You're going to pull in the right and attach the left. And then when you're back here, you're ready to push off the back leg so that you have 60% of the weight in front. Okay, so how do you get from here to here? The right hand, you are here. What the right hand does is it's like a paintbrush. It just comes in. And you see, like sweeps in. At the same time, this hand turns and attaches. So this one, you were here. And then you press forward. Okay, so here, the right hand sweeps. So from out to in, and this one from up to attach. So when you were here, you came across, and then you go into press, you sweep with the right and attach the left. And you face forward, your elbow is lined up with your knee, and press forward. Okay? So let me show you one more time. Okay, from right ward off, rotate the arm. You're rotating your forearms as you turn to the corner and circle back and turn to the other corner. Press. You sweep your right hand in and attach the left. You come toward the center so that the elbow lines up with your knee, and then come forward. Okay? So from right ward off, you rotate your forearms right out, left up to the corner. Then you move your weight back, turn your waist to the other corner. Press. You sweep your hand in and attach the left. Press forward. Okay? That was pretty simple, right? Let's do it a couple more times. So this is the direction you would be doing it if you started facing that way. So you're here with right ward off. You rotate your hands and turn your waist to the corner. Then you circle back, shift weight back, and turn your waist to the other corner. Press. You sweep your palm in, attach your left palm to the right forearm, press forward. Okay, can you see? My energy is coming from this heel, okay? So when I was here and I came here, then I shifted my weight back as I turned my waist to that corner. Then as I brush my right palm in and attach my left palm to the right forearm, I expand forward by pushing off the back heel. Okay? So I'm once more in the forward bow stance, 60% in the front and 40% in the back. Okay? So, any questions on that one? Okay, the last one is push. And I will show it to you in the direction in which you're going to do it. And then I'll turn and do it facing you. Okay, so from right ward off, we did roll back, rotating the hands and waist, and then shifting weight back and moving the waist to the other corner. Press, sweeping the right palm back, attaching the left palm to the right forearm center, and expand forward. The next move is push. Square up your shoulders to the side and flatten your hands. Come back as if rolling over a ball, hands in front of your chest, and push off your back foot forward so that your palm is at the same level as your shoulder. Can you see that? So the shape of this is, if you're done doing press, push means that you square up your shoulders, flatten your hands, come back over a ball. Can you see my palms coming back over a ball? And my hands are in front of my chest now. And I'm pushing off the back foot. So my energy point is the palm of my hand. So in order to have that as an energy point, I have to sit up my hands. So when I am here and I square up my shoulders and flatten my hands, when I come back here, my hands have to sit up. My fingertips are up so that when I contact I'm contacting here. If my fingers are this way, I'm going to end up contacting here, which I don't want to do. I want to contact on the flat part of my hand. So that's push. Push always has the contact on the whole palm. When you were doing press and you had this ward-off shape on the left, right, and you attach the left, you essentially are using that push energy behind this forearm to support that as you shift your energy forward. So this here helps this arm press, okay? So press in Chinese is ji, which means squeeze. So squeeze forward, okay? So let me show you, I'm going to do it facing you for push. So when I was at right ward off, I turned, rotate my hands, turn my waist to the corner, shift weight back, turn my waist to the other corner. Press. I'm going to pull in the right, attach the left, and press forward. Push. Right now at press, my shoulders are not quite to corner, but they're not quite straight either. They're kind of in between here. So in order to do push, I square up my shoulders and flatten my hands. Then I come back, sit my hands in front of my chest, and push off my back leg forward. So if you look at it from the side, when I'm here, I square up and flatten my hands. Then as I come back, I'm making kind of a paisley. I'm coming down, but then when I push, I'm coming back up again so that my palm is at the same level as my shoulder. Okay, so you flattened your palm, you came back, sat your hands, and pushed forward. Okay, so let's do those. Let me do it one time going this way so that you can see from the other side. So if I were at right ward off and I were doing rollback, I would rotate my forearms and turn my waist to the corner. When I get to the end, I turn around and move to the other corner. Then press. I pull in the right, attach the left, and press forward. Push. I square up my shoulders, flatten my hands, come back over a ball, and push forward. Can you see my ending position? At the base of my neck, I have a straight line down to my heel. Okay, so got that energy coming from your heel. Okay. The thing I want you to remember is you want your bottom, lower part of your body to be heavy, the middle body to be flexible, and the upper body to be light. Because if your middle body is not flexible, you cannot do this, right? It takes flexibility in the waist to do that. So the way that you can keep those weight proportions is you have to maintain your root to the ground. You have to be like Antaeus, who you probably learned about in high school and have since forgotten. Antaeus, according to Greek mythology, was a famous wrestler. And he challenged everybody who came his way, and he defeated all comers because he drew, as long as he maintained his connection to the ground, he drew unlimited energy from the earth. Because his mother was Gaia, the goddess of the earth. So the important thing for him was to maintain that connection. So one day, Hercules came by on the way to the garden Hesperides to pick up some apples. And he encountered Antaeus. And Antaeus would not let him pass. And Hercules knew that Antaeus drew his energy from the earth. So in a single move, he lifted him up overhead and crushed him. So why am I telling you this story? It's mainly because you too are children of the earth. I do not think that someday Hercules will come by and uproot you. But what I do worry about is that you will uproot yourself. So if you are here and you're doing rollback, and you come forward, what happens is you have no leg there against which to lean. You should be leaning toward the supporting leg. So when you lean forward, you are essentially uprooting yourself. Or when you're doing push, you're coming back for push. And what's happening here? You're leaning backwards. You have no root when you're leaning backwards. So in those situations, it doesn't take Hercules to knock you down. Any child can push you over. So don't uproot yourself. So the moral is here, when you're doing rollback, here, I'll show you from this angle. When you're doing rollback, your weight is going this way, but you're leaning this way. Here. I'm not going toward here. I'm going toward here, toward the front foot, so that my torso is between my feet. Similarly, with regard to push, when I'm here and I square up my shoulders and flatten my hands, when I come back, I do not want to see this. What I want to see is this. Can you see that I maintain this angle even as I come back? And then I push off my back foot. So maintaining the angle between the base of your neck and your hip allows you to keep from uprooting yourself and essentially flipping backwards. So be careful. And remember to Be like Antaeus. Stay rooted to the ground. Okay? So let's do it a couple of times from right rollback, from right ward off. And then we'll do it a couple of times from the beginning. Okay? So from right ward off, you're in a bow stance. You have your right hand across and your left hand below at the forearm center. Your right elbow is lined up with your right knee. Roll back. Rotate your arms and turn your waist to the corner. Then, once you've reached the corner, immediately start moving back and turn your waist to the other corner. Press. Pull back the right, attach the left. Your right knee and right shoulder, elbow are lined up, and press forward. Push. Square up your shoulders. Flatten your hands. Come back over a ball. Hands in front of your chest. And push forward. Okay? I'll do it from this direction. Right ward off. Roll back. Turn. Rotate. Shift weight back. Turn waist to the other corner. Press. Pull in the right, attach the left, and press forward. Push. Square up your shoulders, flatten your hands. Come back over a ball, hands in front of your chest, and push off the back leg. Okay? So let's do it a couple of times from the beginning. So I'm going the same direction as you. Head up, tailbone down, hands at the sides. Relax. Prepare. Opening. Turn your hands, the palms face back. Raise your arms to shoulder level. Come down, elbows down, wrists down, almost to the bottom. Grasp the bird's tail, ward off left, shift left, turn right, all the way to the right, step and close, swing, pull, shift weight. Right ward off, shift right, turn the left foot, all the way to the left, come in, step and close, separate and shift weight. Roll back, rotate your arms and turn your waist to the corner. Shift weight back as you turn your waist to the other corner. Press, pull in the right, attach the left, and press forward. Push, square up your shoulders, flatten your hands. Come back over a ball, hands in front of your chest, and push forward. Okay? One more time, and we'll close class. Prepare. Head up. Relax the waist. Hands by your sides. Opening. Turn your hands to the back. Raise your arms to shoulder level. Turn your elbows down as you float your hands almost to the bottom. Grasp the bird's tail, ward off left. Shift left. Turn right. All the weight on the right. Step and close. Turn and shift weight. Right ward off. Shift right. Turn the left foot. Shift all the weight to the left. Pull in, step and close. Separate and shift weight. Roll back. Rotate your arms and turn your waist to the corner. Then shift weight back and turn to the other corner. Press. Pull in the right. Attach the left and expand forward. Push. Square up your shoulders. Flatten your hands. Come back over a ball. Hands in front of your chest and push forward. Okay? Thank you very much for coming to class, and we will close. 同学们再见. And your response is 老师再见. Thank you for coming. Bye-bye.